no funny intro. I don't have time today. So, what have we got going on? Well, let's take a look. We caught this move. That was nice. I didn't catch this. My kids get up at 7 my time. So, again, I was out for that. But Apple usually sells on their events. And this event was just like, I'm not going to buy a carbon free Apple Watch. I hope you don't either. I don't know, man. I just didn't. Let me put it this way. As someone who identifies as a steam train, I didn't identify with their whole thing. Whatever. Okay. So you got a nice setup here on the 10-minute. Okay, into close. I know FinTwit is overly bearish. Look, you live in a country where a president cannot make it through a sentence and he smells kids, and so they're gonna put out whatever number they put out. Now, I always look at Germany's CPI report because it kind of front runs ours, and it was flat. Flat as this week has been. If you listen to the market analysis on Sunday, I told you Monday, Tuesday we would be chopping. And on the trainer, we've ridden through worse chop. Okay, this has had some moves. We caught that yesterday, and we caught this today. But we're still in a 4-point SPY range. Okay, so nothing massive. We haven't had a $10 SPY day. Okay, so we gapped up Monday pre-market. We sold. We played this inverted head and shoulders round trip. That was fantastic. And today, kind of did the same. Ooh, let's not move our magic pink line. Apple usually sells after their events. And again, how many times are you going to improve a camera? I mean, they need to figure something out. Okay? It's just something to keep in mind for future earnings. Okay? It's not heading to 190. But again, maybe they will have a pump because of their, pre-orders, whatnot. Because people need the Apple Watch. But again, their small pump at the end, nothing major. It's all about CPI. This morning was pretty interesting because we filled this gap and we filled that gap. Okay, what gaps am I talking about? Well, we had gapped up, remember? Or down, excuse me. So we filled this gap here. Okay, so now there's no gap here to the downside. However, we have this gap to the upside that we have rejected, also put in a lower high. So we're kind of in the middle of nowhere. I've given you my range for the week. Max high 4550 would put us we would be closing this gap and heading to this gap right there, but not quite making it. So that's a sizable move. That's changing range from this box here. As you can see, we've gone all the way from the top of the supply zone almost down to the bottom of the demand zone. So tomorrow, 3 possibilities: flat, pump, or dump. We could even dump and pump, or pump and dump. Okay, no one knows. They're gonna put out a number. We'll play the reaction. Keep it simple. Obviously, same goes for QQQ, but Apple wasn't doing anyone any favors today in the tech world. Sorry, Tim Cook. But he did have a nice Mr. Garrison impersonation. KRE, nice. Boldy, nothing. Two stocks I mentioned at open, Oxy and you, both absolutely freaking exploded, and I've been talking about you for days. I caught the tail end of it. Oxy, major move. I know Jaybird caught you so for 100% or whatever, so awesome. Nothing major at all on that front. VIX still has, this is what I'm more so looking at, okay, is this VIX gap here to the downside. I'd like it to fill because VIX has just been chopping around this area. Where could it go for the upside? You could go for a double top, or that's a level. That's also a level. But I'd like it to fill that gap. But that's me being, unobjective or objective, whatever. 10-year yield, we could get a slap on it. Obviously, it filled that gap, but we could get a on the hourly. But it did it earlier in the week. We could get a move down if it rejects this 9 and the 21 and the 9 cross the 50 to the downside, and the market would welcome that, and then we could have some sort of a double top, and down we go maybe to the 100 here. At least, again, market needs it under that, and then it needs it under this for the center rally, so a ways to go. Dixie actually put in some red today, which is also welcomed. Okay. Let's see if the NAMO has updated. Probably not yet, but no, whatever. All right, let's check the DP. And what do we have? Oh, so tomorrow morning, if we haven't, fuck, man, excuse my French. One of my kids had a meltdown yesterday about going to school. The other one today. So, I got 3. I had to take them all today. I would definitely have, had I seen that, I would have taken 377 calls. That's what I'll probably be slapping tomorrow. Okay? That's a ghost candle. They usually feel that's quite the move on. Okay, let's see. Where's 377? Okay, it's almost gonna go to that gap then that SPX has. Okay. When did we get that? Friday high. Okay. So that means QQQ is showing that it might want to go up here. Very interesting. Let's keep that in mind. And if it does, NVIDIA is also going to be playing. That's some serious dark pool. Let's just double check that it's not fake. No, it's not. And that ghost candle is still there. Okay, cool. All right, keep that in mind. That's why we have that. Let's see. Apple, not a good day for Apple. Okay, we'll see what it does tomorrow. Usually if it sells, it'll sell for a week. So look elsewhere, like NVIDIA. Very, okay. Pump. This is the exact pattern that SPY did the other day. Remember? It pumped, came down, pumped a little bit, and then gave it all back. So that's a pattern. Remember I commented my least favorite pattern, but that's it. Nice little MACD curl there at the end. If this market goes, NVIDIA, I mean, those contracts are cooked crisp now. I was in Coin today for this. That's where I sold. I'm glad I did. Okay. UPST. Okay, look at this. Held like a champ. Is it time to head to 35? It's either that or not. But what do we got? We got bottom there, we got bottom there, we got bottom there. So clearly that 29.30 level is something. So yeah, we get a UPST day. U out the gate again, bam. Now into close, there was a bunch of U40.5 calls, like a lot for Friday that were bought, thousands. So yeah, keep an eye on that. Okay, I'll be looking at it out the gate. Why? Because it does this shit. Rivian, same. See, he knows I'm waiting at 404. He knows it. PayPal had news overnight, and I forget which one of you called it out. Was it? How do you pronounce it? Was it the coin? Anyway, one of you guys was nice enough to point this out, so that's awesome. Carvana. See, this is why I say I trade the initial balance. Put it on. It'll give you the range, and that's still the best moves, and then maybe at the end. Okay? Tesla. I mean, it'd be awesome if it doesn't go close this gap. Just saying. All right. That's it. We'll see what tomorrow brings, and then we'll be on it. We'll have some fun with it. All right. Love you guys. God bless.